Okay, so my question was, who is responsible for the trouble in the ward? And I personally think, amongst all the characters, I'd have to say the king of the ward. For example, he's done like a bunch of terrible things. To name them off, the first thing he's a brutal and cruel tyrant, and holds the blind people in the asylum at his mercy, and by controlling them in the aspect of by depriving them from food, and the only way they can get food is not replacing, is by giving their goods, like their personal belongings, to him, in return with food. And the food that he gives them isn't necessarily the most sanitary or healthy food. Along with that, him and his men rape the innocent women, and those women are blind, and they think that those women think that those men are there to help them, but in all actuality, they're not. They're just there to rape them, and that's the only thing that the the king and like his men find enjoyment of this is because they have nothing else to do. Um, on top of that, in retaliation to that, the doctor's wife um, one night found a pair of scissors and decided to come off and kill him and save everyone. So during the assassination of the king, um, she riled up all the rest of the blind people and somehow managed to escape. And during their escape, they they blew up the place, and everyone that was in there were all the bad people that contributed to the mistreatment and foul abuse and the cruelty to all the other people who were dangerously ill. So the king, the king and his hoodlums of the ward were the worst people, in my opinion, for all the wrong things that they've done and abused their power to take over people who were relying on them, but who didn't know that they were that he was hurting them, and the fact that and the fact that they couldn't do anything about it. So that is why the king of the ward was the worst person in the aspect of this question, and that is it. Jack, it's done.
You should say goodbye.
Bye.